Hello and welcome. This is Diana and you are watching Holistic Vibes, Life Path 33. This is going to be for the Starseed Collective. So, as always, take what resonates, leave the rest. I think I already said that, but they wanted me to say it again. Is that it? Yeah. Mother-father healing and light language, right? Planetary guardian. Maybe some of you... Well, why doesn't the cards tell me? Yeah? Some of you may be gatekeepers, in all honesty. Interesting. Funny. Uh-oh. I'm like, that's upside down. There we go. Interesting. Oh man, I've blended them all. Anyway, we're just going to keep them. I'm just not going to grab whatever's. I'll fix them after the fact. It's not a big deal. Did somebody just realize that their parents spoke light language and they didn't realize that that's what speaking in tongues is? Like they just had like an aha moment, like a grandma came in and like laid some truth bombs or something. Ancestors did. Whale and orca elders. Yeah, that soul song and that frequency, man, it transmutes. It's crazy if you like... Okay, this is for, this is for the starseeds anyway, right? But like if you have like anxiety and whatever's on the shoulder, I see you can go ahead and exit. Yeah, they'll transport you. Positively polarized, please. If you, when you have anxiety or like you're going through waves of depression, if you either play like the ocean or you play like a whale song or dolphins, like it literally like will put you into a calm state of being. It's like rewiring your circuits. I don't know. That's what they're showing me and that's what they're telling me. It has something to do with like your soul's resonance, right? Like I went to this sound healing exploration and like your soul has like a base resonance where it feels like a warm hug, right? And so like you can go through the tuning of the alphabet and you can kind of, or the keys, alphabet, such dorks, the keys, and you can figure out which one feels like home, right? And just kind of recalibrate within yourself. And it's going to get it to where you're then now already doing it, right? You're getting grounded. Like through that one little pivot, you're now like ready to embrace the change and the cycle that's coming next. It's kind of like tuning like what you envision to be your highest timeline, right? Like you're stepping more into your mysticism of self, of like no longer dumbing it down for the sake of having a date, right? Like you're saying, look, like I don't live there. I'm not gonna live there. So either you can step up and join me or you can step back, right? And then you're stepping into this flow. And yeah, it's literally like you tapping into like your guides that are on a higher timeline. And so it's the essence of the energy. Who's going to Shasta with me? Are you coming? Because that would be so cool. It's funny because it's like really bright. Let's see if I can change that so that you can... That's such a bummer. This is like a really cool card because it has the Merkaba in it. And it's surrounded by diamonds. It's like true home, right? It has a very similar vibration to like the Mahalo vibration, right? Like that, just like you feel like family. You feel like home. Yeah, you have a bunch of different choices in regards to where you're landing on what they're showing me Candyland. Like where you're at on the slide or whatever, you know? I think that's a completely different game, but... What else? Yeah, it's kind of like the decisions you make are going to open up this abundance where you then are stepping into your kingdom, right? You're then stepping literally into your 10 of Cups. And you have a multitude of pathways. And so the people who can't go with you, like you show them homage, you show them grace, you show them thankfulness for getting you to the point of where you currently reside, right? Because I'm getting like you're waking up to this is what fills my cup. It doesn't have to fill everybody else's cup. But if I enjoy watching a sunset, then that's what I'm going to do. And it's like good, bad, indifferent, doesn't matter, right? And so like you're kind of laying your, yeah, it's that you are laying what your death and rebirth looks like, right? You have Galactic Grandmother on the board twice, right? So maybe you need to recollect with your ancestors and angelic frequencies. And ancestors on the bottom again. I mean, come on. Obviously what they're saying is you have to go to the mountain and you have to commune with the mountain and allow that to be your new set point, right? Because it's going to transform your life. Like once you start receiving these downloads, once you start understanding the best way for you to heal your bloodline, to heal your generation, to help heal your cosmic collective, right? It's the soul essence of the energy, and then the amplification of the I'm tuning into the vibrational frequency of abundance, right? Because each layer within the grid line houses a different frequency, right? And so once you understand what frequency you have to hold on to, then the body starts readapting and shifting itself so that you then step into that frequency. I don't know, that's for somebody out there, right? But again, tap in with your guides, tap in with your angels, raise your vibration. If you feel like things are anchoring you down, like the fire safe way for you to actually increase your vibration is by doing the exact opposite of what it is you're doing. If you're sitting on your ass, you are stagnant. Your body is not a conductor. When you move your body, you then charge your battery, right? And so that's why it's important to charge your battery. If your energy levels are off, if they feel tweaked, like there's a reason why something outside of you is trying to push you out of the vibration of like heart-centered consciousness, or like moving your body, or being in an ample state of being, right? And like you just want to add that clarity and that understanding of like the whys and the how comes, and like the how do you get to a state where it's a non-factor, right? What is there anything in here? Because yeah, so use your crystals for healing, because it is a key component, right? If you literally ask them to do a particular job, then it in fact will, right? And so like you can literally just say, I want more caring and compassion in my field. And then as you're going through and you're scanning it, and then you're putting it on a point, it's literally amplifying and pushing in like higher codes of compassion, you know, and allow that to happen. Ornithomancy, an omen. Pay attention to the birds, because the birds have been trying to show you things. Saturn returns. Somebody could be hitting 50. And that is going to be really like a shift in your... I want to say it's like a shift in your life. But I'm not like, I'm not positive what Saturn returns is. I mean, I could dig for it, but... Oh, let's see. Do I have it? Either you're going to gain control or you're going to lose control. And the way that you're executing things are going to start shifting, right? With clarity, with understanding, with like whatever's happening in this process. Oh, it could also be card 50. I'm not positive. Or page 50. I don't know. But it's something with your heart-centered consciousness. It's definitely like... Tenth house, Capricorn. Capricorn would be knees and legs. I would also be aware of ankles and knees. I don't know, but that's just what they said, because they were trying to have me go through and look at the gateways that Saturn is holding on to. And so, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You could have just come out and said it. When you're healing with your crystals, place them on your knees and on your ankles and ask them to regenerate or to do whatever you need in those areas, right? And you have to ask if the stone is willing to work with you, right? There are certain protocols that you have to go through to get to where you are working with it. Just because you pick up a stone and you wear it, or it's in your home, or it's on your altar, it doesn't mean that that stone is going to do what it needs you to do. You have to become one with the earth and one with the elements, so that it then can adapt and shift and transmute your frequency through like a cohesive relationship with that energy, right? Because all things are a form of energy. And so I would definitely like get into that and work with Kuan Yin. She is like absolutely the goddess of energy and of transmutation. And like just it's heart center opening, like amplification of like your divine power and your divine birthright. And so I would work with her in shifting you wherever you need it, right? And pause and be in the moment, be in the present moment. Start your day with that clarity and that understanding to get you on that higher frequency, so that you can then unlock the mysteries you need. And like I said, if you go to Shasta, let me know. Be well until next time. Ciao.